Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Super Mario Marathon here on the Unverified Whitmer channel. Well, it does appear that we are back on Saturday, as often is known to happen on, days such as today, this being a Saturday and all that. But beyond that, though, we are continuing on with more of New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS. We got through the first three worlds and unlocked worlds 4 and 5. So we're pretty much, in terms of what we can do, like almost over halfway done with the game, which surprises me that we did that so quickly. I mean, that tends to kind of sort of be the trend when I play 2D Mario games, which is that I can normally blow through the first, like, at least 25% of the game in like one sitting. I'm certain with these later Mario games, I may end up getting through the first 50% of them in one sitting. We'll see what happens. I mean, I know definitely with the new Mario series, the console games are bigger than the smaller size, compact nature of the 2D games. Hello, JB. Super Mario indeed. So let us now hop right back on in to everything we got going on here. There it is. Okay. So as we last left off, we had made it to World 4, which we could only access if we defeated the World 2 boss as Mini Mario. And now we have done that, and so it is time to go face what awaits us in this jungle land. Here we go. So, I will say, I've been getting through this so far with relative ease. Hello, thank you very much for that. So, I'm intrigued to see how this moves from this point forward, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, there's a commonality whenever I play Mario games, which is that I'll reach a point, a sort of threshold, as if you will, of where I reach a limit of my own sort of capabilities. Do you make Crushing Blow seem such a breeze playing this? I don't know, because I don't really recall what that is in reference to. I just did that stupid maneuver, so there's that. I'm assuming Crushing Boulder, oh, the DK rap. I'll be honest, I don't recall much of the DK rap beyond, like, the first opening line. I think I literally know up to the verse, if you know the words, you can join in too. And then I stopped joining in, because after that, I don't know the words. So, like, I mean, I know, like, little bits of things, like, Diddy Kong's versus, he's finally back performing for you, and this time he's in the mood. Like, I think that's one of the verses. I don't really fully recall. But beyond that, though, like, I actually don't remember generally much of the DK rap. I'd need to, because it's a pop culture staple, which I should preserve in the brain at some point or other, but I just haven't had the time then. Yeah, well, I mean, you can kind of semi-do a spin. You can't do the, like, little spin jump in the air, which does intrigue me, because, the Nintendo DS had shoulder buttons, and in all of the versions of the new Mario games that I've played, the shoulder buttons are what are used to do the little spin jump maneuver. So it does intrigue me as to why it is not included, because I think they could have very easily included it. I mean, they had a semi sort of spin jump in Sunshine, which was if you, like, did, like, a certain sort of, like, strange running mechanic, then, like, oh, hey, Ava, this game's peak nostalgia for you. That's cool. I've mentioned it before in the last new Mario stream that This was another example of a game that I didn't actually have a copy of myself, but I used to have friends who would play this game on car trips. Like if we were on school trips or whatever on the bus, we would, ooh, I did the fun bit where I got the double numbers at the bottom so that I got the fireworks and the classic ending. I also don't recall what this is unlocking. Ooh, extra life house. I will probably go to that after I actually... Ooh, well, there's another one that just popped up. Well, that's just all kinds of pleasant. My main memory of this game, because I didn't grow up with a DS, but I had friends who did, and my main memory was being on like school trips or on vacations with friends in the car, and they would normally have this as a reliable standby on their DS. If it wasn't Pokemon, it was this game. And the big thing, I had one friend who, in particular, like, had become really good. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, let's be real here with the one-up thing that just happened there. That was total luck and chance. Unlike all of the other New Mario games, well, I don't really recall much of New Mario 2, so I don't recall how it operates there. But unlike the other New Mario games, it's not really possible to like tell which block is the Bowser block in that sort of card game, shell game situation. So you just have to kind of trust your instincts. And normally that just means that I will go, like, do a simple left-right maneuver and then hope for the best. And that was a scenario where I got the best, so there we go with that. That's very pleasant and lovely. And, but I will say, too, I am personally of the belief as well, it is not hard to accumulate a great number of lives in this game. It's pretty simple to attain if you, like, just know what you're up to. I also should comment on the fact that Dory is here. Dory is here from Super Mario 64. I do believe they've gotten a nice little graphical revamp, because as I've mentioned before, this game, while being very much a throwback to the days of Mario's 1 through 3, I was gonna say. Semi sort of world, I guess, too, but I feel like the console game versions of this borrow more from World than the mobile ones do. But if we're talking about this particular game in particular, the graphical engine that this definitely borrows the most from is Super Mario 64 DS. It definitely takes a great many assets from that, and understandably so. I mean, I think the mini games are even the same too, aren't they? Like the 64 DS remake port had like the same exact mini games as this one did. So I don't know the spiders from Wet Dry World. I do know Skeeter is in a World 3 level somewhere, because we did see them for a little bit of time, and that was pleasant. So Skeeter is in the game, but I don't know if these spider bumblebee folk are from 64. They might be, because I know that there's like a whole extra like mission world thing where you like fight a like big Goomba in like a sort of tree. I think that's the thing, isn't it? There's like a tree section where you fight a big Goomba, and I think that might be where those sort of spider skeeters are, but who's to say for certain? I'm not in a rush to get the 1-ups just yet. Yeah, King Gooba's the boss to save Mario. Yeah, 'cause they added a lot in that game. A lot of stuff is in Mario 64 DS, which I will probably do on my own time. Whoa, hello. Okay, so we got this mechanic to work with now. Fun stuff. Woo, okay. Woo, okay, clip it on that. And I don't mean Twitch clips, I just clipped through the Koopa. Gotta be good at that. Precise clip scenarios. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Here's the thing. I know that like brick block there has got a vine in it. And if I ground pound it, it will go downwards, and that's not where I want it to go. So I need to try to get this jump right. Ooh! Okay, no. Well, maybe whatever is in this red item box will help out a bit. Let's see. Let's see. It's a gamble. Let's try. What have we got here? What have we got here to work with? You know, this is not necessarily the level I would have thought that the Mega Mushroom would be greatly beneficial on. This is the mushroom platforming levels, honestly, not the best for the Mega Mushroom. Yeah, because that kind of just does that now, doesn't it? It's a 1-up? That's a 1-up? Oh, that's disappointing. I thought it would have been a wall jump. Oof. Okay, that was, there's a lot to unpack with what just happened in those final 2 seconds. Okay, so, at the very least now, I know not to waste my time with that one, little brick block, because I have 54 lives. I am not hurting for 1-up lives. This is what I am discussing when I say it is not hard to get a great many amounts of 1-ups within the new Mario games. It is very... This was the era of Nintendo. Between this and Mario Galaxy, this was like the age of them going, yeah, you know, 1-ups are, they're just kind of around. They're not the trickiest thing to get. Okay, cool, did that. I think I did that the proper way. I probably should have returned to that, shouldn't I? That's probably just gonna be another 1-up, isn't it? Yeah, well, I guess I'll never know. It's like finding out how many licks it takes to get to the center of that lollipop. The world may never know. This feels like it is a Vine situation. So, ooh, nope. Well, at the very least I got the checkpoint flag. This feels like it is a Vine situation, could apply. You ever think, this is such an old joke, this will date me, but I don't care. You ever think people, like, went to themselves, when they would record Vines, they would go, you know, this is such a Vine situation. Like, they would be standing, and they'd go, you know what? Yeah. Right now, this is a Vine situation. And they would do that, and that would be how that operated. Because if there's one thing people love in the year 2021, it's references to long-lost, forgotten video social media sites. People love themselves those defunct websites. Okay, just deal with that. Okay, so this is going to require a little bit of finesse, a little bit of strategic maneuvering. Oof, okay. So I probably should wait till that gets down there. Okay, good. Please be a vine. Yes! I knew there was one somewhere. I knew there was a vine somewheres around here. And here it was. And here it were, and here it continued to be. Okay, so... Luckily for me, this is not the trickiest of coins to nab. It's right there. There we go. Whew. I knew that was somewhere around here. I think I said this in the last new Mario stream too, but the puzzles of these games in the 2D Mario series are not in the new Super Mario games. They aren't as cryptic and mysterious as some of the puzzles are in the original trilogy or World. They're a bit more, like, obvious. You can kind of see where it's like, okay, you probably need to do this, and that's where you get the reward. Which is why this is the first game in a long while where I haven't had to actually look up a guide as to what to do. I had to look up a guide for Sunshine, but I know I'm gonna have to look up some guides for Galaxy when I reach that point. But at the moment, this one's pretty easy to comprehend all that you must do. Alright, I have that blue shell on reserve now, so I'm hoping that I'm hoping mainly that there's not a moment way too soon where I need to immediately use the blue shell. Okay, so I'm not expecting to do, like, as miraculous as I did before. I'll be happy if I can just get a couple. Yeah, that's usually the pattern. That's usually how it works. But again, we got, like, 54 lives. We're pretty set, you know? Like, by this point in the original older games, I would have had, like, maybe 3 or 4 lives. Or maybe 12 if I was doing really, really well. But nowadays, this is, you know, we're set. We're golden. We got ourselves a good little cushion of materials. Oh, goodness. Well, maybe I should use the blue shell, because that'll help me for... Oh, it's not only a water stage, it's an auto-scroll stage. Ooh, double trouble. Ooh, oh, goodness. Oh! Hello, eel. Hello... Hello, Eel from Mario 64. Glad to see you've made a return appearance. You're looking less of an eldritch horror as you have looked in the past, which is very, very pleasant, though I'm assuming you're going to show up again in very recent time. Yep, there we go. Oh, and there's a little tiny friend over here as well. That's so pleasant. So pleasant that the whole family can get together and chill out together. It does. It honestly does. If you, like, consider that this was, like, the second Mario game to come out on the DS, they took a lot of assets from Mario 64 DS. Like, I would say probably most, if not half, of the things which are in the first New Super Mario Bros. Game are things that they, moved over from 64 DS. One of these pipes is a thing. There! Okay, good. I knew that was incoming at some point. Okay, so the key with this is going to be that simple and clean. That's the way that we're feeling tonight. And it's only 1 in the afternoon. Okay, so now this is really more of a challenge of just surviving, which is easier said than done considering I am Small Mario. Let's get this out of the reserve. If not at the very least to help with the swimming, which it does help with the swimming, to also simultaneously get me a little bit of extra hit points. Because that would be nice. You know, water auto-scrolling levels are things which I don't want to have to play through 2 times in a row. Ah, well, there went the blue shell. But do not fret, for I'm certain we will see it again within the not-so-distant future. Alrighty. Making good progress, Already, well, I mean, we could have done this earlier, but I just decided not to. But we've made it already to the tower stage. That's pleasant. Let's go. Woo! So. Ah. You know, I was about to say something profusely not intelligent, which is that I was about to go, oh, it's a vertical stage. Completely forgetting that every tower stage in the new Mario series is a vertical stage. This is not a unique feature. Okay, I do believe, though, that the water is rising. And by water, I do mean lava. So the melting kind of water. The water that melts you. Which means that we will probably have to do this twice over just to check every nook and cranny. Yeah, to see where all the star coins are. So, still pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this game's very cool. Alright, so the still pretty cool could have been in reference to a great many things, but I just am going to go either way. That was just a display of many things. Many, many things. Okay. Well, we got the red item box, though. So that... Oh, the vertical scrolling. Yeah. Okay, so... Well, Dry Bones just made some errors. And I don't know why they decided to do that. But they did. They went, you know, I'm gonna just walk off here. Oh, they're back, though. They're back. That's good. After their mistakes of walking off into lava, they decided, nah, it wasn't too chill in there. It's not like a sauna that I can just relax in. Okay, so... see, now this is when you don't want a blue shell. They gave me this blue shell here. Unless, literally, like, what I'm about to involve with a star coin does, in fact, require some blue shell usage. This is not necessarily... Oh, okay, okay. Alright, come on. Please don't be down here yet. Okay. Okay. So this is what I gotta figure out with, too. Because they're gonna do that little tricksy stuff where they go, oh, but are you on the right side of the gate? Which... Luckily, they didn't do that for the second star coin. That's a pleasure and a half. Gotta wait for these to do their thing. See, the thing with the blue shell is that I can't reliably run with it, because if I go into a sprint, then Mario's gonna just crawl on up into that shell and just go all over the place. Places where you would not expect him to go. It did help in that situation, though, because he went into shell as I needed to crouch down to get into the hole. But there we go. Alright, so... Made it here. Oh, Bowser Jr., if I had my Fire Flower, this would not be hardships. But, okay, so now let's do this, please. Just, do this. Okay, and now... Ah, okay, well, by now I probably only need to hit him, like, one more time. Okay, he's gonna... This is the... I see the gimmick we got going on here, which is that we cannot be above him, or else he shall, just shell up in his hidey hole there. So, whoop, okay, now see, okay, a little bit of a trickster situation, but, there we go. And by the amount of fire I've hit him with, yeah, that should be good. I think we got that one handled pretty nice and tidy. Whew. Alright, so now we got the branching pathways. Yes, might as well save. Alright, so let's see here. The next number would be 4, which is this right here. But I've got enough coins that I can start spending to get all this dealt with. So this is going to be, what, A, I assume, yes? Yeah, A. Well, first things first, let's unlock the Mega Mushroom. Just so... I don't know if I'm going to be using it, but we might as well just get it in reserve. Couldn't hurt, right? Couldn't hurt to have. To be on standby. Mop! And there it is. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So with that, then let's go to World 4A. Alright. So, the tricks with this game is that the, like, worlds that you unlock either through secret means or by spending the star coins are the trickier worlds, though I will say this one is not... I mean, I'm shooting myself in the foot by saying this, but this isn't causing me the greatest amount of stress right now. I mean, the platform is, like, at a perfect T angle right now, which is certainly not the most useful in getting through the stage. Okay, no, I could do without you, Red Koopa. Get out of here. Whew, okay. So this is just a simple bop, 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 bop. There we go with that. Fire Flower. Again, not one of the best stages for the Mega Mushroom, so we didn't really need to... Okay, didn't really need to go nab it. This is what I'm talking about, is they made a big noise in this game about, we got the Mega Mushroom, now Mario can be a big boy. but like at the same time, it does not come in handy very often within this game. It's very cool in like the first stage when you first see it, and it's like, wow, he like is smashing through pipes and the like classic stairs, and like he even broke the goalpost. He broke the goalpost. Like all that sort of stuff is like really cool and amazing, and was transcendent when it was first revealed to the world. But when you take a more critical stance at it, the Mega Mushroom is not always the most utilized within this game. Very few levels are actually built to accommodate it, and it does cause some stirrings of issues. Ooh, okay, let's see if I can't get the one-ups here. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you make that one-up bread. You put it in the oven just like that, and it comes out as a loaf of one-up shroom. Woo! Okay, so I'm assuming one of these pipes is most likely to have the star coin within it, or I've bypassed the star coin completely by doing that. Notice. Nope, I was right. You see, world, I've been proven right again. Okay, so now comes the question of which one of these is the... I'm assuming gold pipe? Nope. Of course, it's gonna be this one. Well, not the most challenging of situations there, now was it, game? A little subsection. I mean, I got like injured, admittedly. I'll admit to my injuries. You know, because I have it, might as well just be like... This won't do much, but it'll net me, I think, probably at least one one-up. Yeah, there we go. We're going to count back up to steady 54 we've been keeping on with here. Must say. Alright, so now let's go actually to World Forfeit. Got another ghost house incoming, which that will be fun. To try to memorize all the tricks at play in there. Oh, it's Wiggler! The enemy I don't like attacking the most, because Wiggler just wants to vibe, and Mario's like, no vibes for you. I shall stomp on your head, wilt your flower, and just give you all the anger. Like this. Look at that. Like, wouldn't you be justifiably annoyed if people just were like, oh no, I'm gonna just attack you now? That's Wiggler's whole backstory. At least doing that, it makes it like, oh no, it's not on me, it was on the Koopa. The Koopa Troop is the one who attacked you. They got in their shell and they just threw you asunder, Wiggler, but I didn't. Okay, whoop, there we go, 55. Woo! Alright, and likely over here, yeah, that's what I was expecting. That's what I expected to find in my travels. And the journey as well. I could still do this. That worked. I could have done the trick with knocking Wiggler out with a red Koopa, but did not need to do that because it was not necessary. And the same sort of similar pattern happens here, though I do believe we are going to need Wiggler to get the little bounce we need. There we go. Ooh, got a one-up out of that one. I get a sudden sneaking suspicion. Thank you, Kevin Plays128 for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. But, I do get a sudden sneaking suspicion of memory creeping up around me that a blue shell will be required for this part of the game. I can't confirm that that's the situation we have at hand, but I do seem to recall, ooh, or the mini mushroom. Ooh, goodness gracious me. The mini mushroom is going to be needed here. That's fun stuff. Oh my. I'm hoping that actually it isn't necessarily required here, but if it is, then we'll make do with what we got, you know? I'll try my darndest to get, I mean, at the very least, by now I know, like, the go-to guaranteed spots to always net mini mushrooms, so shouldn't be too hard of a... Ooh, that was That was definitely a sound the game made. Oof. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay. So, considering that that is the third star coin in this level, then that tells me that yes, indeed, we are going to have to return here with a mini mushroom at some point, most likely, which is very frustrating. If I could just, okay, oof, oof, okay. Whew, we got this though. We got this. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna have to come back here though, figure out where that second star coin is. I'm assuming it's somewhere involved with the one checkpoint flag marker. Probably does involve, well, let's see if I can't net a mini mushroom from the red item box. If I can't, then I will go to the place where I know I can get a mini mushroom, but let's see. I come back here. Okay, blue shell, blue shell, blue shell. Not the worst of situations, could be potentially useful in a level such as this. Certainly useful. They are more useful in levels that have folks like wigglers within them. So, oh, well, oh, you know, can't win them all. Let's try to get that 56 lives, though, eh? Why don't we? There we go. Oh, got a fire flower. Okay, well, 55 is still not the worst. You can make do with 55. Okay, oof, okay. Okay. We got this. We can make this happen. So, checkpoint here. Now, if memory serves me right, there is a bit, I think, over here's a way that may indeed require... Oh, it's over there. Well, then that just was my own hubris there. I will probably need Wiggler to get a little bit of an extra bounce on the wall jump, I think. Probably. Most likely. Let's see what happens if I do this, and nope. You know what? I probably am going to need Wiggler, or not Wiggler, but like the mini mushroom just to run up the wall. I think that is actually how to... Oh! Look at that surprise, surprise! See, these are the things that you forget when you haven't played this game in like 2 or 3 years. How to, though, get it with the geometry. Must figure this out. Ah, there we go. Alright, now it's just a simple situation of getting through the rest of the level. Which, luckily, having to not try out those expert jumps for the third star coin should not be the most challenging of situations, though the mini pipes are a little bit frustrating at this current juncture in time. Ooh, okay, did that make that? Nope, okay. I got over eager. That's on me. But hey, at the very least, we can just quickly, in theory, nab the... Okay, well, this didn't necessarily need a superstar for what I'm about to do here. I mean, I guess it helps in that... Bye, Wiggler. Now you're not here. Is it just me, by the way, or does the, like, superstar in this game last, like, quicker than any other... Like, it, like, runs out, like, in the blink of an eye. I think you have the invincibility star in this game for, like, probably 5 seconds, and then it goes away, which is, you know, I think normally they would clock out at, like, 30 seconds in the older titles. I could be wrong about my math there, but they do kind of, like... Yeah, it does seem shorter than usual. Also, hi, Ace. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well for you this Saturday. But it does, like, just kind of blink and you miss it with the superstar. I don't know what that's all about, but it does strike me as a surprise. Okay. So here we are now with the Ghost House. So this will be fun. This is definitely going to require some multiple playthroughs, not only because I can see just from the overworld that there are indeed multiple exits to this stage, which I will have to try to memorize where they all even are. Just if you could hit that block. Thank you, Mario. So, yes. Okay, well, this is just a simple... Well, at the very least, brought it back up to 55 again on the life total. That's always a plus and a positive. Alright, gonna bypass that door, because I could see that being full of deception. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but if there's one thing these Ghost House levels are good at, it's saying, hey, fake doors. These boos like themselves some fake doors. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this. I feel like I knew that was a scenario that I was going to be facing, but still, you gotta be kidding me with that. That's some hearty shenanigans there. Ooh, there's a big boo down there. I see you down there. I see you down there, big boo. You and your big boo ways. We're moving right along past you. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, 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 look at that. Ooh, you got it. Man, these boos have got the power of Kirby on their side. Look at this. Just inhaling, growing big. Amazing. Those are the ghosts of all the Waddle Dees that Kirby has eaten throughout their travels. Okay, so... Whoa, 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 whoa. This is going to be some wall jump mechanics right around here, here, and here. Okay, that's that star coin. Which one of those is it? That's the second one. Okay, so making decent enough progress. Gonna do this. That's a lovely noise they make, by the way, when they're doing the woo, 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 woo. Alright, what's in this pipe? Another one of you. Cool. Cool stuff. Alright, so... Let's see here. Boop. Okay. So, over in this corner... Okay, there is a star coin over there, so I must go and fancifully find out how to nab that. I'm assuming there's probably tricks to this. Well, I can't get up there through there. So probably have to do... I'm wondering, does this game have the... No, it doesn't have that mechanic of the fake walls, which we will see return in the future installments of this franchise. We instead must work on a baseline trust system, which is never the most wise of maneuvers to pull off with... Oh, is it another Mini Mario thing? It might be another Mini Mario thing. I could see that being the case. Alright, let's try this door, see where it leads us. Back over here. Okay, so that is that. I understand this now. Okay, can I cross that threshold? No, I can't. Okay, so that's an endeavor. Always with the puzzles in these ghost houses. Always with them puzzles. Let's go back up here and see what happens if we come up this way. Whoop, hang on a second. With the wall jumps, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So if I do this, then this is an exit. And I think this is just the normal exit. So... there's a lot still to uncover there, because I saw that there were, in fact, in point of fact, multiple doors. And we can see, too, from the overworld that there's a second exit which will lead us to the cannon. So, which I think will take us to World 6, I believe. Either World 6 or 7, but I think it's likely 6. Or it could be 8, I don't know. Like... it might be 8 by this point since we are in World 4, which would align with the numbering of the original Mario Warp Zones, in that the highest you could go in World 1 was World 4, and then the highest you could go in World 4 was 8. So... alright, where does this lead us? It leads us here. What do we find here? But... Ooh, you know what? I actually semi-remember this. This is going to involve... they have those there, but then you go up here, and haha! Yes, indeed. And this led us... oh, this led us up here! We were already up here. I was able to get up here without having to do that trick, video game. But I've beaten you at your own system. Okay, so then where to for the other stuff? Because this is going to take us over here. Alright, so we do this. And then we're back in this section again. Okay, so let's return to map, probably. Just to pick apart this whole layout and architecture of this level. Worst comes to worst, I'll just look up a map. Like, these are the only, unless folks here know the solution. But, my usual systematic approach in these situations is just to be like, okay, well, let's look up the map. Let's check the map, check the tapes. Okay, so this leads us down here. And over here is this. So this friendly friend runs out of gas. They gotta fill back up again. Then this is the here. And what do we find here? We find ourselves in this land, which, okay, this would involve some P-switch shenanigans. My hope is that this doesn't really actively involve the mini mushroom. I think, okay, so we're back here again. So, okay. It may behoove me to look up a map. Just because this is pretty much the same cycle of rooms we've looked at before. So, let me quickly take a BRB screen and I will look up a map and we'll return to this post-haste. So, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of New Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo DS.
Contract in your hand, I'm sure your host will understand. Old Scratch is your best interest in mind, so why won't you just go ahead and sign? Now the Thin Man knew the devil well and knew his wicked game, but the Thin Man played his own as well as part of his shared brain. One look at the contract, it was shredded in the dirt, and the Thin Man looked at Satan with his eyes aflame to give him just desserts. So Lucifer, you're still a filthy hack. I'm never coming back after you've given me no reason. I may have loved your power then, but I've surpassed it to ascend. Your sympathetic words are out of season. I got a team, they're my regime, and you're nowhere near a god. The facades have checked your little plan. Our hosts realize they aren't a fan. I'm the one they trust to be so driven. I'm proud to be the story's villain. Spiteful words that make you killing. Don't come back, sincerely, the Thin Man. Now Satan is a clever man who knows when he's been beat, but to his favorite customer he can't turn the other cheek. Now listen here, tall, dark, and mean, I'll have you back again. Like flies to vinegar, your rage just draws me back in. But the Thin Man shot back twice as hard, the same rage in his veins. Now Lucifer, don't tempt me to become the latest Cain. I'm a force of wickedness, but there are rules I must obey. I'm not here to try to kill my host from within my everlasting cage.
I hope you enjoyed that. That was music from Ace of Zyot Productions, who is here in chat. And if you like that, be sure to check out their music, because they're good at it and they write very good stuff. Okay, so I looked up the map. I looked up a guide for what's going on here. So let us get back into that. That had to have been fun for Ace. For me to be like, okay, I'll be right back, and then suddenly, oh, there they are. Surprise, surprise. Just a sudden, haha, got you, I'm playing your music back at you. Okay, so we're pretty... I kept walking out of where I needed to be in this situation. Wait, I know this pop. I wrote it. Yeah, I'm trying to... Which ones do I have in... I have 3 that's on my, like, BRB and starting soon screens. I mean, my starting soon screens for the Mario Marathon are usually Mario music, just to keep in theme. But I think the 3 songs I have of yours on the playlist are, To Box with God, that one whose name escapes me, which is awful because it literally was right in front of my face. But and then Monochrome, I know, is the Everest, the 3rd one. So those are the 3 that I put on the playlist. So okay, so the trick with this is that it's up here. It's up here, and I gotta get that wall jump somehow or other. I don't recall how, but that's how to deal with it. So the fact that there is no spin jump is indeed a mighty frustration. But that is how we get to the secret of this. I think it might actually involve, now that I'm playing through this, I think it does involve the mini mushroom. Because I know with the mini mushroom, we can get a longer wall jump. So let us go, not World 2, World 1. Let's go collect us a quick little mini mushroom for our general purposes. I think this is the level it's in, isn't it? I believe so, World 1-4. Yeah, this is the one. So, whoop, okay. Okay, just gotta make good progress. Yes, this is it. Alright, if I can do this and then not get killed immediately, then that's a positive. Because I just gotta keep this rolling until the end of the stage. And again, because it is one-hit death and because it is a little bit tricky to control, that is easier said than done, but I think I should have this pretty well organized by now that I can get through this with very little hassle. Okay, there we go. Like that, like that, like that! Okay, so now let's go back over, just evaporate over to World 4, do that nice little fast travel, and then head over here. Okay, so I just gotta keep this on my person for the stage, which is going to involve me deliberately, like, judging where my float mechanics will go. I think it will behoove me to go this way and do this passage, just that way then I can try to evade some of the big ghosts. Let's do this, please. Nope, okay. There we go with this. Just ride these on up. Woo! Okay. So that helps with that. Bop, nab this, nab this, nab this, and then from here I can just do a quick little... Alright, well you're here, so that's fun. Pleasant friend. Okay, and then... Woo! Alright, so now the key with this is going to be getting this lovely friend over here. There we go. Now, I could do without you for a good amount of time. So now we're going to use some wall jumps to just, float on over. There we go. Oh, actually, now I'm just realizing I would have needed the mini mushroom anyway, or else I wouldn't have been able to get through that passage. So, there's that. Alright. Alright, and bop, there we go. And that's going to unlock the cannon. But we will not be using the cannon. Because the point of the Mario Marathon is to show off all these games and all their splendiferousness. And skipping parts of the game does not accomplish that too greatly, so... Here we go with that. Alright. For my own comfort, I'm gonna go get the 1-ups first. Just so that way then I can just have that running. Like, because I know that then I'm gonna have to try to get through, for a little bit, try to get through some of these next stages as Mini Mario, which is much easier said than done. Up, there we go. Amazing. Look at all that. Lots of lives. 67. 67. Good year. Good year for music. Big psychedelic albums come out. 67. You had like Sgt. Pepper. You had The Who Sell Out. Pink Floyd put out their first albums. The Monkees made like their best albums that year. Who else? Dylan kind of sat on the sidelines. He and the band were like making the Basement Tapes, and those are really cool for those who like that genre. Like, I enjoy the Basement Tapes. I know for some people they're a bit overhyped, but I think they're good. The Beach Boys could have put out Smile that year, but it fell to pieces, which was disappointing. I'm certain if it had come out in '67, it would have been one of the best albums of that year, because I mean, like, just listen to the Smile box set that came out in like 2011, or even the finished Brian Wilson solo version that came out in '04. That was some good stuff. That, like, this is just a good album. It's just a good album, you know? We're clipping through this pipe. I think that is either a glitch or that's a problem with how I'm playing this game. Can't say for certain. But what else came out in '67? Jefferson Airplane put out Surrealistic Pillow, which is a good record, though I think they recorded that in like '66. And the Byrds put out their best album, probably Younger Than Yesterday, though again, that was never a '66 recording. The Stones put out Between the Buttons. That is kind of like a fan favorite album. I really enjoy that one. I think people like that, along with their Satanic Majesties, is like for people like the era of the Stones where they're trying too hard to be the Beatles. And that's fair enough. I do agree with that criticism. This is all obviously what people come here to talk about when they see someone's playing New Super Mario Bros. They want to hear them talk about pop records from like over 50 years ago. But you know, this hey, I got all this useless knowledge. I gotta put it to good use somewhere, and I'll use it wherever I can. That's the one thing. When all else fails, you'll catch me talking about all these records I got and I listen to them. All right, so okay, I like half remember most of this stage. I know at the very least it's all built around, well, by obvious example, since we can see it in front of our eyes, it's built around block puzzles and using the bombs to unlock things. Like, for example, right here, oops, gonna have to place a bomb right here to unlock the pipe. Oof, okay, in we go. Alright, and that should be the way to the third star coin. Yes, okay. So this is just gonna require some deliberate placements, which I think that should probably do it. Yeah, that got that down pretty well together, so that's not a hardship too much. Oof, okay. And bop, we go there, and whoo, there we go. Alright, and woo! Making good progress! Ooh, can I get the double? Oh, no! If I'd waited one more second, I could have gotten that special, like, double number ending, which would have been fun to see again. But I got it the one time, and that was enough. Alright. Let's go get us a power-up, just to have on reserve. What can we nab here from this Toad House? Yes, save, indeed. We could use some saving. Alright. What have you got for me this time, Toadsworth? Mini shrooms! Oh, there we go. Alrighty. World 4-6. What's this one gonna be? Alright, just another simple jungle stage. I'm trying to remember. I think it's in New Mario Wii that I'm thinking of, where they built a whole game around the Pokies with the spring shoes. The ones that just kind of like bop and pop off in a stage. I think that's the Wii one. I know it's in the Wii U one as well, but I was expecting it. I was half expecting it the entire time playing through this world. I was like, well, at some point I'm going to encounter those enemies, aren't I? And I just never did. Don't know where they went. Dory, come back! Ooh, am I gonna get this? No, the mathematics didn't equate on that one. There was no way to do that, unfortunately. I gotta say, I do prefer Dory's newer design. Or is this one Nessie? I'm trying to remember what the whole sequence of events is. I know there's Plessy in 3D World. And I think maybe Nessie is 64, just because reference to Loch Ness Monster. Oops. But I think that one's Dory. It's hard to tell. It's like hard to keep up with the different variations of Mario friends and foes. I mean, goodness gracious, the different variations of Womps and Thwomps is enough to rattle them bones, you know? Okay, whoop, and bop down here again. Alright, so let's see here if I can't time this out a little bit more precisely. 1, 2... We'll get this at the very least anyway. Oh, no, no way, no way. Absolutely no way. That was not gonna happen at all. I was gonna jump back down there and just end up immediately in the goo. That would have been most unfortunate. At the very least now I know that up until a point when this isn't a reliable system anymore, I need to just land on all the platforms. Because I think, like, this is just generally, this is actually like, okay, you must get off now situation. I could have used a fire flower here, that would have been most superb and beneficial. But oh well, you make do with what you got. Hello again, Dory. And there we go, the checkpoint flag. Okay, so this probably is going to require some timing as well, though I don't think too much precision is necessary. Oof. Dory is getting noticeably faster. It looks like Dory's got places to go and sights to see and cannot waste any time. Okay. It's this one, isn't it? Okay, no. One of these has a... Okay, well, I'm gonna die here, so... Oops. But, one of those is going to have a little thing in it. I can tell that for certain. Okay, so how far are we in this situation? We've lost our super mushroom. And the disappointment, whoops, the disappointment with this situation is that I only have the mini mushroom on reserve, and that will not really benefit me in this stage. Not only because the mini mushroom pretty much is just like, and now here's no way for you to, like, actually injure any of the enemies, but also it maintains the one-hit death mechanic of the just normal small Mario situation. So, not the most beneficial or useful of positions to be in. Okay, I think this is a situation there, which I've already missed, so I'm going to have to return to this eventually at some point, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately, these are nice levels and they're fun to play through. But I do like to make these sort of one-and-done situations. Okay, so there is a situation going on in a pipe somewhere, because they wouldn't have that pipe down there in that space if it wasn't related in some form or another to a secret zone. It's not how Mario designs work. So, there's something to this. I can see that there's something to this, and I'll figure it out. Believe you me, I'm a figure this game out some point or other. All right, so let's do this again. Bop, bop. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, I forgot. Hendrix came out in '67. He like put out his first 2 albums in the same year. I mean, like, Are You Experienced? I think is very easily the better of the 2, just because it's got like, well, if you're listening on the American version of the album, it's got like pretty much all the essential tracks on it, like Purple Haze and Fire and Wind Cries Mary, Manic Depression, Are You Experienced, Hey Joe. I mean, like, that one's got pretty much everything on it. Axis Bold as Love is alright too. I think the mixing on Axis Bold as Love is better, and certainly it's a better stereo mix than Are You Experienced. Are You Experienced was definitely meant to be heard in mono, as most records of that age were, but Axis is the first one where he was like, yeah, I'm going to use stereo really well. But the material on Axis Bold as Love just isn't as uniformly strong for me. It's like sort of in a midway point between the like really focused pop of Are You Experienced and then the like sort of the studio experimentation of Electric Ladyland. It's like sits right in the middle. It's got very nice fluid jazz playing stuff going on in it, but just like it kind of sits in between the zones of being, you know, like sort of a guitar pyrotechnic album, but also like a very focused like pop collection of songs, because I know that's what Chas Chandler, the producer, preferred Jimmy do in his recordings. Again, this is all very interesting to people who want to just tune into a Mario stream. Whatever. I'll probably do another music discussion stream at some point. I definitely have one that is in the making, and I've been planning out for some time, and I will do it eventually, but that's not today. Whew. Cannot believe I forgot Hendrix now. That's shocking. Alright. So, we got World 4 Castle, and then we're going to be wrapped up with World 4. I will note that it is taking noticeably longer now to get through these stages, which I expected to happen. I knew there was going to be a threshold of time where the sort of expedient pace at which I could, like, blow through all this game was going to take a dip, and I would have to focus more intently on what I was doing. Mind you, I think that could potentially also have something to do with the fact that you have to do kind of supreme maneuvers to even unlock World 4 in the first place. Like, you don't reach World 4 just by playing the game. You have to do a specific set of prerequisites to even unlock this stage. So I could see that playing a role into how well I get through like the sort of difficulty setting of World 4. I could see that playing a role in it. So maybe World 5 will surprise me and just like be way easier. I know it is definitely, I recognize it as a snow level, which means that it will be the stage of many an ice levels. So that could be either fun or a curse. Or maybe an in-between, who knows. Wouldn't want to cast too many dispersions so quickly, because that is not my want to do. Alright, so I still have 2 more star coins to nab somewheres around here. Well, there went that. Okay, so there's the second one at the very least. At least I hope that's the second one. I would assume it is, unless the game proves me wrong. This platform is causing me great grief. Oof, yeah, I saw that happening, and I died before it could drop into the hole where I would figure out which one it is. My hope is that it's the second one. Let's see. Let's find out for certain. Okay. Ooh, okay. Just gotta be careful, deliberate, and careful. I guess this is still talking about albums from 67. I guess Bowie put out his first album in 1967. Like, the first David Bowie album came out that year, but it's not very good. That's the one that comes from the years where he was recording things like The Laughing Gnome. So, like, it's not one of his better... Whoops! Okay. And that's the third one, too. So I did miss one somewhere, so I'm gonna have to do this level again. Somehow or other. Oh, I recall which boss battle this is. Hi, big boy. Alright, just ground pound Mario. There we go. Whoop. What's fun about this stage is that you really don't even need the extra platform to do this. You can just... There we go. Even after all that, Goomba is still Goomba. Oh well. Didn't even need the platforms. Alright, so that's World 4 for the most part. Though I do need to return to that level and do it again, just so that way then we can get the final star coin. And actually mark this world down as complete. So where it be? That's the question. That's the question we find ourselves faced with at this current moment in time. Where be that second star coin? Whoop. It won't be... It will be between the first and the third. So at the very least I just have to get through this stage to the point where I see the first one. That's some logic for you. You like it? You like that logic I've deduced? I've worked it out in me head. I have. I've worked it out how this will all go down. Alright, so I am assuming it probably has something to do with the Womps who are here. Or the Thwomps. The Womps are the ones that you fight on the fortress. So... isn't here. I think it likely is... Oh, I saw it. I see where it is. I had a feeling it was going to be around here, and I don't know why I decided then to, like, completely bypass it. I think because I thought that probably down here was just lava, but nope. There it is. There it lay. Alright, and... hop, get this dealt with. Woo! And no woo. Ah, that happened last time. Will I ever learn? The answer is no. But at the very least, I'd make up for it really quickly. That's a plus and a positive. Woo! Okay. Now then. Now having to not try to grab that third star coin, which, as Ava mentioned, is in just a cruel placement. Now I can focus more intently on actually just running through this game and getting to the spot where I can then deal with Big Goomba, but with Fire Flower, which I'm certain will only make this even more easy than before. Not that it wasn't pretty easy last time. Oh, well, I think Goomba figured out the ultimate strategy, which was, never mind it. That went... that went a way I don't think Big Goomba was prepared for. Alright, let's get back to World 5. Let's catch up with where we left off after chasing after Peach. So here we are in the Ice World. The Ice World cometh! Okay, World 5-1, let's go! Oh, it's Ice Spike who's just vomiting up all that snowballs. That's an image. Oh, gotta watch out for the snow. That is actually something you must look out for. I think
I think actually if you're underneath the tree when the snow falls, not only will your movement be slowed, but I think you actually do take damage. I think. The trees, they come after you in this game. Okay, well, oof. I'm not gonna worry too much about that box placement there. Just gonna... This should at the very least... Oh, okay, so maybe it doesn't injure you, but it does slow you down a considerable amount. Oh, hello, it's you. Hello, it's you! Okay, there we go. Now, then, this is going to require... Ooh, okay, so yes. This is what happens, but that's fine, because then we just do this. So no damage is taken, but they do incapacitate you. And if you... Ah! Okay, never mind it. Get out of here, Snow Spike. And your snow shenanigans. I have that mini mushroom still on standby, which I'm hoping can be used for strategic purposes. Did that, and didn't even need the runaway item box. How about that? Okay, I think this is a scenario where... apparently not. Maybe I was wrong. It looks like that was going to be something that you could sink down into. Oh, never mind, it isn't. Because there, quite clearly, is the third star coin. I'll take the damage hit on that, because just like, whatever, you know? I mean, that's not going to hit me. As long as I just move with deliberation through this section, I should be good. And just do that, and just time out all my jumps and things. So I was right. The difficulty did kind of take a little bit of a step down, since this wasn't a level we had to do some supreme workarounds to unlock, which makes me kind of wonder if World 8 is going to be all that difficult. Because, I mean, I know, like... Because they, as you can see from the bottom screen there in the corner, they do the same sort of gimmick in this stage where you have to play through the castle 2 times to unlock both worlds. So we'll do it the normal way first, and then we'll do it the smaller way second to unlock the other world. But still, it is something that intrigues me. If World 7 ends up being the actual hardest world in the game, more so than World 8. I could be wrong about that, though. We'll see how this all plays out in front of our faces. Okay, so this is all ice stages, and these are all the most friendly of enemies, the spiky buzzy beetles. They have the spikes, but because they're buzzy beetles, they are not hurt by fire damage. I nearly got injured by the bat, and that would have been a problem. Oh, there we go with that. There we go with that. Okay. This says to me multiple things. It says that I'm going to have to do a loop around here. It also says to me that there's this here, which is pleasant and lovely and beneficial that I found it. What happens if I do the long distance run around over here? Okay, just a 1-up. Alright, nothing too superb. Not gonna worry about it. I have 68 lives. Another good year for music. That was like the year of double albums. You had the White Album come out, you had Electric Ladyland come out. The Kinks put out Village Green Preservation Society that year. That was a good record. They could have made a double album out of that, and I guess they just didn't. They had enough great material for it. And, what else? Pink Floyd put out Saucer Full of Secrets, which is a nice album. It's a bit of a transitional one, since it sits in between the Syd Barrett departure and the David Gilmour arrival. Again, I recognize this is all very intriguing, but, you send me down that rabbit hole, and I will talk about it to my heart's content. So, there is a star coin somewheres over here that I am missing, because we bypassed it somewhere along the line, and I don't know where, because we've got the first one, we've got the third one, but we don't have the second one. So, let's look up here and see what we find. We find not a lot. I think the first coin was somewhere over in this general area. I think. So I need then to figure out where... Oh, well, the first one was up here. So one of these pipes then has to be a way up to a subsection. Might be this one. Maybe it's the yellow one. Is it the... Oh, you know what? I recall now. I recall what must be done. Okay, so that's the third one. So we need to do this. You need to put that there and then... Yep. Ah. Oh, and it's the coin coffer. Oof. Using the N64 design as well, as you can see. Oh, come back over here. Come back over here. I'm gonna need you to help me out with this. Maybe. Let's see. Ah, okay, well, you injured me. But I think I can just do that. Okay, so it didn't even need you. Alright, so from here and back again, where do we go? We go there, we go there, we go there. Ah, no. And then... Well, again, I don't want to pull out the mini mushroom because that isn't necessarily going to help me in this state. I mean, the mini mushroom has got slippery mechanics anyway. The last thing I need is slippery mechanics on an ice stage. And one-hit death. And being unable to even attack any enemies with it anyway. That's a whole mess of not what I need. Oh, we got 100 seconds left. Oh, we got 100 seconds. Oh, we got to book it. Oh, we got to book it. Okay. Just make swift motions. Swift motions, swift progress. Let's just go for it. Ooh, woo. Did it.
So nice.
And I don't believe there was a yeah, that wasn't, that's a one trick exit stage, because if there's a way to that pipe, it's going to be from World 5A here, because that's how the geometry would work on that. So I had to make gross noises, so I muted my mic for a second. Okay, alright. So this is the, I half remember this stage. It's not one of the trickiest in the game, but it does require some thought, some critical thinking. Alright, do this, do this, do this. Okay. So, let's do that, and that. Woo! This. Okay, hey, did it. I got it. Alright. Now then. Okay, so. Koopa Troopa and spots for this. Yes, indeed. Indeed. I see. Maybe I don't need that, but... Ooh, okay, it helps, though. Alright, so that's the first one of those. Alright, my hope is that that did not hinder any progress that I might need to do later. Okay. Alright, probably could do this, right? Oh, that's gonna hurt me. Oh, that hurt me big time. I'm throwing the towel in on that one. That's gonna be the way, too. I guarantee you, that's how they get to the secret exit, which is gonna have the pipe in it. Okay, well, at the very least, all the star coins and bits are by the checkpoint flags, so that's a positive. Don't need to fret too much about doing a lot of backtracking to nab something we may have missed. Because it's all here. It's all here. What we needed was right here with us all along. Oh, okay, that was a bad maneuver. Alright. But this will require a little bit of planning. Oof. Indeed. Okay. So this is either the way to the secret exit or it's the way to a star coin. It's the way to a star coin. Boop. And there we go with that. So The third one is going to be somewhere, it's right over there in front of my face. How fortunate to find that right there where we needed it to be. Useful, useful, useful. Might as well go for this as well, while it is here and present. I'm wondering if actually this was probably a thing too. So let's try this on for size. Oh, that's just a 1-up. I mean, that works. We got magic number, which is always lovely to have.
So nice.
Okay, so then that does mean, though, that there is probably most likely a secret exit to get to that pipe. Because that pipe probably leads someplace important. But where? Where? Let's check through World 5A again and see if we didn't miss something in the back of the store. Alright, now that. Do this. Do this. This is just a more, we're taking it a bit more of a speedy way. Now, I'm not even going to bother with that too much. It's not that necessary. It would have just given me a 1-up. It would have just given me a Fire Flower, which I could have gotten out of that box anyway, so just unnecessary, unnecessary difficulty stuff. Didn't need to worry about it too much. Alright, whoop, there we go with that. Hoo. Hey, alright. Okay. So, the thinking on my end is that this is a thing that we can only get. Let's see if. Okay. Oh, my phone went off of something. Alright, I have a theory, which I hope works. We'll see what comes of it. So if I do this, get that Koopa shell, and then throw that there. Okay, that is a thing, indeed it is. But I can't break through that. I can do this. Interesting. How very interesting indeed. So... And this is just the exit. Okay, so that... doesn't feel like there's a secret exit there. So then it may potentially be in World 5-2? I mean, I could see being in World 5-2 because that could be like a nice little wraparound to the original Warp Zone. Let's look this up. Let's look this up quite quickly. I won't do a BRB screen just because I don't see the utility of it at the moment. So, oh, is it? It's neither. Oh, it's neither. That's just there, I think. That might just be there for aesthetic purposes. Oh, that's there for aesthetic purposes. That doesn't connect to anything, I don't think. Does it? Those pipes are there, but... Huh. Interesting. Let's see here. So... no secret there, and... Nope, okay, I was right. I was right! But it's in World 5-2, not in World 5A. So we will have to replay World 5-2 at the current moment in time. So let us head on over there. Woo!
Here I go.
How's everyone doing today, by the way? Hope you all are having a lovely Saturday. Hope the week went well. Hope everyone had a lovely time the past 5 days. And if the week didn't go well, then I hope your weekend is going to be able to make up for it. Alright, up there. So this is just going to be... I want to see if I can keep this fire flower for as long as I can, because it would be nice if I could. Get that. Delta. All this. Luckily for me, this is not going to require trampoline mechanics like the last of the star coins did, which was very frustrating. No, this is just going to require... Whoops. This is just going to require me getting to a very specific part of the level, which I do believe I can get to just on my own without any major use of power-ups. Still, having a fire flower always is useful. Oops, okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. Excuse me. I am sorry I had to sneeze. Anyway. Alright, so it's up here is where it is. It's in this pipe. Whoops. Okay. Well, I got through there without being injured by a piranha plant, so that's a plus. Okay, whoop. Hang on. Ooh, there we go. Alright, so that leads us to the pipe. I had a feeling that had a utility of some kind. And where does this pipe lead us to? Over here. Oh, there's another one as well. That skips us to World 5, so we could skip the tower if we wish. But why would we do such a thing? We're here to play through all these levels and get the complete on all of the worlds. So. This will require some deliberation. Alright, so there's that at least right in front of my face. Useful. There's this. This actually is going to require a little bit of geometry, I do believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I think that there will be a time where this involves some usage of secret exits and entryways, which the spike balls there are going to be either rolling out of or into. But everything is deliberate in here for a purpose. Alright, which one is that? That's the second one, isn't it? Yes, the second one. Okay. Alright, do that. Oof, okay. Sacrifices were made for the greater good. Oof, okay. I feel like potentially the third one was over where the big spike ball just came out of, but we will find that out. Oh, never mind, it's right here. Well, that was lucky. Lucky times all around. Up, and there goes that. It can just be trapped in there forever making dreadful noises. Just simply dreadful, you hate to hear noises. Okay, alright. There we go with that. And doors. Oh, if I had my fire flower, what I would do to you. Oh, well, I guess I will just have to rely on my hops. On my mad hops. Ooh, wow! Haha! There we go. They're still not hard to deal with, Bowser Jr. This is before Bowser Jr. recognizes that he's not the most capable of fighters, so he starts relying on staying in his ship all the time. Once he comes to that realization, he will be much more of a challenge. But for the moment, he's pretty simple. Pretty simple fight. Nothing too strenuous. And there's no secret exit there because I can just pay my way to get over here. Helps that I have all these star coins. Yes, might as well save. Though I don't think I'm going to bother too much with going over there because I still have that mini mushroom in reserve. So let's go instead to World 5-3! Woo! Alright, what do we got to deal with here? We got a nice little fun slide. That's always fun. Whee! Woohoo! Waha! Woo! Hey, woo! Okay, there you go. And please be the first one. Oh, okay. Is this death? No! Oh, okay. Ha 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 ha! And this is why we kept this in reserve for the longest time. Just in case something like this ever happened. I apologize once again for all the action right now being in a very, very tiny spot in the stream layout. But you know, hey, to a degree, you can make the argument that this is befitting of the small of what's going on right now with Mini Mario. All that was here, though, was a superstar, which, again, considering how these last, like, 5 seconds... Oh, okay, I see now. I see how this operates. I semi-see how this operates. Intriguing. I am intrigued, no less, by what has just happened here. My thinking would be that this potentially could have something to do with a star coin. However, I could not tell you how that would play into small Mario getting an invincibility star and making blue coins appear from behind him as if he's in Yellow Submarine during the Nowhere Man section. But, alright. So, might need some... Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Interesting indeed. So, now comes the fun, though, of playing through an ice stage with Mini Mario's mechanics, which are, again, naturally slippy on their own volition, without any use or requirement of ice helping out. Which one's that? That's the third one. Okay. That is the third one, which means that the second one is somewhere over here. And we got this friend here, with the little spiked horn, whom I don't think is... Oh, I can't get it even. I'm gonna have to come back here, aren't I? I'm gonna have to come back here when I can actually get that star coin. At the moment, though, I'm running short on time. So, best to be on my way. Best to be on my way. Ooh, 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 ooh. What we got? What we got? We got... Oh, good. I was hoping that I wasn't going to land in a pit. Alright. So that was that first go around, but gonna have to do the second one. Another ghost house. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, and a hammer bro chilling like a villain, waiting for us to come over there, which we will. Believe you me, we're gonna head over there as soon as possibly. There went that. Oh well. At the very least, maybe doing this will help out a little bit. Could stand to use a super mushroom though, which I feel like I bypassed accidentally. But ooh, yeah, okay. Well, that changes things. Definitely changes the equation. For now, at the very least, being regular small Mario means that I can just live with my consequences and their actions. Okay, so there we go with that. Woo! Woohee! Oops. 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 Okay, well, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. We can live through this. Ooh. Okay, what does this lead to? Oh, just that. Well, that feels like a little bit of a waste. You know, it might behoove me to head on over here and get another power-up in reserve. Since this seems to now be one of the more hindering levels. Okay, Fire Flower. I'll just probably bolt that one out immediately once I get to that level. Seeing as how... Oh! Fun! Fun, fun, fun. And there's one glorious face I wanted to see at the start. It was you, Hammer Bro. Get on out of here with all that chicanery. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Woo! Okay, okay, okay. Alright, and just doing a quick little... Ah, I see the gimmick that they thought they were doing here. Joke's on them. People who know their Mario know that you can just do that. Whoop, okay, so you've got that protective shell which protects you from being attacked by fire bolts. I see how it is. You gotta treat you like them bullies from Lethal Lava World. Well, there went your buddy behind me. I didn't even have to look to know that they were just defeated. Ooh. Ooh. And ooh. And ooh. Off there you go. Okay. We got this going, and we got it going well. Alright. So, from here, this is going to be another level. If I was a bit twist-turned around on where the pipe placement was in the last level, this one is obviously here. Because the cannon's going to be in the ghost house. Like, that is obviously, the cannon's going to be in the ghost house. So this level is another one with multiple exits. So it means it will require multiple playthroughs. Alright, and... okay. Alright, and up, there we go. Woo! Okay, so where are things? Get me up there. I definitely want to be up here, I feel like. This seems like the place to be. Okay. Got those. What will behoove me? What will bestrike me over here? If I come over here, one up. Okay. Now, this is just a simple... ooh, there we go with that. The first star coin has been achieved. Oof. Off with you. Next steps. Ah, okay. Okay. I see what's going on here. This is going to require some expert decision making, of which that was not one of them. Okay, oof. Now then, here's the key with all this. Is that we're gonna need... no, don't be doing that to me. Okay, there we go. And hop, there we go with that. And... ah ha ha ha! Goodness gracious. Alright, woof. There we go with this. Woo! Okay, nearly fell into a pit. Would have been a disaster. Oh, and there is the star coin for this world. Alright, so... there we go. Alright, so that's those three down. Which means the only thing... well, first we need to get to the exit anyway, but then we need to also eventually discover where the secret exit is. Because it's definitely here. You know what? It's definitely there. That's where it is. I can guarantee it. It's over there. Let's go. Well, if I can remember how to wall jump properly. Oh, blue shell. We're gonna have the blue shell for this. We would have had to have blue shelled for the other one anyway, or that's what the game wanted us to do, but we were able to do it just through supreme jumping. But that's definitely where we're gonna need a blue shell to get that extra secret exit. Alright. Now that is to nab a blue shell is easier said than done, because unlike other levels, or other items I should say, there is no set place where you're always going to find a blue shell. You will find a blue shell. Okay. I recognize the irony of what we all just saw, and I'm aware of its existence. That being said, I will maintain there is no area, there's no set area where you can just nab a blue shell. There isn't. There are set areas where you can nab mini mushrooms. Those exist, but blue shells you can only get in very specific places. And they're either from red item boxes or they're from toad houses. So if you don't end up finding one in one of those, you're kind of plumb out of luck. So the fact that that happened the way it happened is just to my benefit. However, there is an issue besetting me now, which is that I gotta try and get through this level without ever being damaged once, or else I will lose this blue shell and won't have it with me for the stages I need it in. So, alright, come on, the bats are gonna do the bat. And I can't run either. If I run, then Mario will automatically go into the blue shell, which in turn has its own slippery set of mechanics, which make jumping an ordeal and make the basic process of walking an ordeal as well, seeing as how the blue shell bounces off of every single platform it comes in contact with. So, let's go down this way. Just wait for the spiky buzzy beetle to do its thing. This would have been a nice time for me to have my fire flower on standby, but alas, I can't use it because I had the blue shell. And if I try to bring it out of the item reserve, not only will it not activate in theory, but also it will just get rid of my blue shell. So that would not be, it would not behoove me to do that. Okay, but we made it through that section.
Okay.
So that was just me being lucky. So now we gotta focus in on getting through this stage with the blue shell and not getting damaged once. And that is easier said than done. Let's see how far we can go. Maybe I'll get lucky and this will be not the worst in the world. Oof, okay. Alright. Stop with the running. Okay, you go fall down there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, no. Alright, it's gotta be precise. Gotta be precise about it. I'm whispering because I'm focusing on being precise. Okay. Ooh, oh, alright, ooh, okay. Okay, wait. Okay. I got risky. Got some risky business. Ooh, would have loved it if that shell had fallen into the... Oh, okay. Glad the hitbox went that way. Okay. No! Return the map. Will that help me? Okay. Okay. Ooh, the tension on this one, the nervous tension, the nervous exhilarated tension is real. It's real and palpable, and you can feel it in the air. Alright. It's gonna require a lot of focus. A lot of focus and determination. Alright, I kinda wanna be up here. Don't wanna do that. Oh, no. Okay, there. Let loose. Let loose, I say. Okay. No, don't be doing that. Don't let loose like that. I do not want you to let loose like that, Mario. They can let loose. You need to stay focused. Stay focused and calm. Alright, do this. At the very least. That'll help out in that situation. Okay, now this. Alright, we just gotta get through this with the wall jumps, and now we can do this. Hoo! No, go back. Go back, I say. Alright. And no. Okay. Didn't get the one up on that, but I got that exit, at least. Oy. Alright, got that pipe. Where does that lead to, anyways? That leads to the castle. It leads to the castle. We're not going there. That was all done just to get it done. But now, here's another stage with 2 exits. Oh, me, oh my. Oh, I recall this one. And the boxing ghosts. Oh, well, now I can get 2 of them. Working with it on that sense. Okay, away with thee. That probably is going to hurt me in the long run, but I don't care anymore. Okay. Alright, ooh. Okay, no. Alright, so the key with this is going to be we need to get these lads here to... Okay, well, pff, whatever. So that didn't unlock. I'm assuming the first... Yep, first star coin's over there. Did I respawn at least? Nope. Oh, and I can't return the map on this either. I gotta see it through. I went for all this effort to, like, get the blue shell, and then now the blue shell is doing what I've always disliked it doing, which is that it is making it much more of a challenge to get through these levels. Because now I gotta be, like, dealing with blue shell mechanics. And, like, blue shell Mario is just like, oh, plow right through everyone I see. My domain is big and wide and thorough. Alright, here we go with this, though. Let's see if I can't... Maybe I can do... this? I'm trying to see if I could get him to, like, at least do the... Alright. Well, that fell down there, so... Am I just stuck here? That didn't result in a death, Boos. You ghosts. You ghostly ghasts. That didn't result in any death for me. I'm just now here in this pit. You just soft-locked the level, Boos. Good job. Now I gotta wait for that to respawn, I guess. Is the level, like, really soft-locked? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I guess I just gotta be deliberate about this. If I do the blue shell thing here, they'll knock me off. Nope, nice tries. Uh-huh. Yep. Cool. Alright, neat. Neat stuff. Bye-bye, Boo. Okay. So we're just gonna have to do a whole other take of this again. So that's that exit. So at the very least I got through it one way. Which isn't the recommended way, I don't feel. I mean, it's the way in so much that, like, that unlocked the next level. But we didn't get any star coins, so we gotta do that again. Let's start with this. Focusing in entirely on this situation here. Yes, indeed. And you can do that. Now, you. Here, do your thing over here. And then you come over here and unlock. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm in the market for. Ah, I'm kind of in the market for getting rid of the blue shell too. I'm fine with that. That's fine with me. It was actually causing me more damage than good this level. Alright. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Now then. Over here is a door. As evidenced by the fact that there's a door there. Ah, okay. Okay. I recall this. This just requires timing. Oops. Whoops. Well, it's okay, though. A lot of these puzzles are really self-explanatory. Not the hardest in the world. So, just do this. Give me that. Whoops. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited a little bit more time before jumping head first into that situation. Alright. Come on now. Come on now. And boop. There we go. I could use this to get me places near and far. Nice try. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, you've outdone me again, boxing ghosts. But I will have my vengeance one day. Believe you me, I'll do it. I'll figure out a way to see my fortune through to completion, and then what will you do then, boxing ghosts? You'll just be boxing your way to the aftergraves then. Alrighty. Okay, just gotta do that. Sweet jumps again. There we go. Alright. Bop, bop. Ooh, you know, it's the bounce. It's the bounce. The bounce gets me on that little section. Because I can do the wall jump. It's evident that I can do the wall jump. It's not the nabbing of the star coin. It's that then I have to land on the ghost who gives a good bounce when I should just be, like, doing that. I mean, I could do that and just get rid of him like that anyway, but still. Alright, I need to keep this mushroom for as long as I can. Now you do your bit here. Just got you to run. Just got you to sprint on over here. There we go. That's where I like to see things happening. Alright, and once again, just for my own safety and security, away with you. I'm gonna have to deal with enough shenanigans when I have to bounce on your fellows later on getting the second star coin. But for right now, I've got enough problems getting the second star coin. I don't know where that sentence was going. I probably misspoke again, as usual. Alright, there we go. There we go. That was dealt with and handled quite nicely, I do say so myself. Alright, now you could stand to unlock that for me. There you go. What we got here? We got Fire Flower. Well, look at that. Went through the whole gambit of outcomes there. Alright, now this here is what? What exactly is this? Ah, yes indeed. Yes indeed it is. I see now. What I would have to become. No, not that. I don't see that at all. There is most likely a thing here. Yep. I knew there were some bits and bobs going on in that whole section. Alright, so this is not only where the third star coin is, but it's also where the secret exit is. And I just have to try to remember where all of that stuff is placed. I do believe the star coin is somewheres toward the top of this section. And I think the secret exit is to the side, maybe. Oh, it's back there. It's back there. It's back there. I knew that was coming. Well, actually, at the very least, I got the secret exit anyway. So that's a positive and a plus. But I'm going to have to do that once more, a third time, in order to get the final star coin. Because that little nook where the little patch of coins were is where the third star coin is. Because if there's one thing new Mario games like, it's their puzzles built around coin placement. Alright, so I'm just going to try my darndest to speed run this stage. And I don't mean that in like a quoth legitimate speedrun way, because I would not dare intrude upon speedrunners' market. Those people who like are so dedicated to beating games quickly that they find every single bug and exploit in a game to make it happen. I would never dare deign to compare myself to what they do. I just mean I'm trying to get through this level quickly. Alright, so whoop, there we go, whoop, and whoop. Alright. Ah, ha 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 ha. Okay, so the main point of intention at this point is to just stay by this side of the level. They're gonna do that thing again with the platform where they do the little like, woo, shaky, shaky. But that is whatever. That's that. What I'm focused on purely right now is staying on this side of the map. Because then it's gonna do this. And then we, ooh, neat, 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 neat. Boom, there it is. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious gosh. There it is. Alright. Now we just do this, get through the rest of the stage, and then we will be done with the ghost house for this stage. My apologies for Z-Burp. Alright.
So nice.
Alrighty. Oh, I don't know why you decided to go to that ghost house, Hammer Brover, because there's no one there. Alright, so we got more levels to take care of before we hit World 5-4. First things first, I'm not going to really take use of this, but just to get it dealt with, let's unlock this Mega Mushroom Toad House, because you never know when you might need those. Alright. Save that up, save that progress. Next, let us go to World 5C, which is only going to have one exit because by this point I think they've exhausted the amount of space they've got on the overworld of World 5. So, now we got this to handle. Oh, and you're back! You're back! You should. Why aren't you in your ghost house? Why aren't you in the ghost house? What are you doing here in the underground caves? Who's placing you here? These folks never come back in the franchise. To my knowledge, they don't, at least. I could be wrong about that, but I don't recall ever seeing them again. So they're a fresh little friendly face that's exclusive to this game and this game alone. This is going to require a blue coin, won't it? Is this a blue coin? Blue shell, I mean. And the answer is yes, indeed it is. Well, luckily for we have one in reserve. Okay. Nope. And come on now. Alright, just gotta give it another more running start. Okay, there we go. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, now you're here. Well, I guess I could have gotten you to do that as well. Oh, well. And now I have this on standby. So, good vibrations all around. Oops. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Alright. Do this. Okay, so this is classic Mario lever pulling mechanics. Which means that there's likely stuff. Well, there's that. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna need to strategize the runnings of the Buzzy Beetle. There goes that. Next, what do we got to deal with here? We got this, doing this. Oof, okay, that was damaging to the id and the ego. But if we go up here, what do we find? What do we find? We find ourselves in a situation, apparently. Okay. What is delivered upon me by doing this? Oh, this is delivered upon me by doing this. Okay. So, there is most likely a whole bunch of sentiment that needs to be dealt with and addressed in this situation. Just keep doing your runs. Okay. So there's definitely a star coin up there. That's my takeaway from that, is that there's definitely a star coin up there somewhere that I have to go back for. And I had to try to remember which place it's in. Because those friends punch away all of the platforms and cause issue. They cause such issue.
I'm just gonna quickly look into this. Just do a little, like, okay, so blah, 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 World 5C. Because I know at this point, I'm like, okay, I know that there's a star coin in that section. There has to be. Which one's it in? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not there. Well, then where may it be? Second, third. Oh, what? Oh, okay, so there's that. Alright, I see. There's something else here. Oh, okay. I totally missed this. I was not gonna find that on my own. Okay, let's get right back into it. Right now, let's go. Alright, so there was a vine that I missed that I need to unlock. So just get through all these zones, all this zoning. Alright, you've fallen there. Whoop, there you go. And you. Come on, come on. Come on, you do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Oh, how dare you. I will punish you by running hastily away. Oof, there we go. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. Nice wall jumping, Mario, of just being in a loop. You wanna get over this. There we go. Alright, the intense intention is that I must not, well, I already lost it. I mean, I was gonna say the intense intention is that I must not lose my fire flower, but I quickly did that anyway, so that has no bearing on anything I do, really. What I do have to deal with, though, what I have to encounter is that there is this here. I must clear this away. And then by doing that, well, first I'm getting rid of you. But then now with that open empty space, there's this vine here, which I can use to get up to this little spot in the clouds. Okay, now a question arrives at itself, which is how to get... Oh, I think I kind of know. Alright, so here's the situation here. Okay. Come on over here. Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. There we go. Now you can chill over there in your zone. In your zone. And I'm gonna go here and finish this level. Neat stuff. Woo! Alright. That leaves us with how much left to take care of in World 5. Again, Hammer Brother, you're showing up a bit late to the party. We got World 5-4 and we got the castle to deal with. Well, let's quickly go nab us some extra lives. Why don't we? We're making this happen. I'm intrigued to see if we don't eventually make it to 99 lives in this game. I could see it happening sooner than we'd expect. Alright, 78. A so-so year for music. Some good stuff came out, and some not so great stuff came out. It was very acceptable. Okay, so... World 5-4, let's go! Alright, so this is... I semi-recall the stuff here. We'll see how much of it I do, though. Alright, well, at the very least I was able to surpass that bullet bill. Okay, so this is all color coordination. The yellow shrooms are the descending ones, and the red ones, the orange ones are the ascending ones. So that is simple theory. Go with that. Away with you. Ooh, okay. Ah, no. Okay, well, this is all sorts of throwing me for a loop. I guess I could if I wished. I'll do this. The auto scroll is probably gonna injure me anyway.
Oof. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what I should have done, and I was too late to the party. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back here with Mini Mario anyway. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. All right. Well, let's just get this out of the way then. Instead of trying to do it like get what we can as regular Mario and then run back with a mini mushroom. Let's just knock this out of the park quickly. We'll go get a mini mushroom and then we'll head back on over to that stage. Whoop, my headphones are falling over. I don't want that. I want to be able to hear the game. Woo! Ah! Whoops, that was just bad gameplay. That and I don't mean on the game's end. I just mean me. I played very badly. No one to blame on that maneuver. All right, whoop. There we go with that. There we go with that. Woo! There we go with that. Okay, so bop. There we go with this. All right, and it helps that the Koopa Troopa has already been dispensed with. So now we just gotta focus in on getting to the end of the level, which I hope we will be able to do sooner rather than later. There we go with that. I don't even care that I didn't get a 1-up on that one. Works either way. Alright, so with that dealt with, let's get to World 5. Let's get back to World 5. Got a whole bunch to handle here. World 5-4. Does this? No, this will still do what it does. So that is something I gotta keep in consideration. I also got the bullet bills who are going to be causing me much grief and torment through this level if I can't handle where they are. No! Okay, back to getting another mini mushroom. This is what I like. I have like a half feeling that like the new I have a subtle critique of this game, which is that I think of all 4 new Mario games, the first one is the most difficult, but not necessarily in terms of gameplay, but more in terms of just the prerequisites you must deal with in order to get all that you need within the game. Just making it so overly reliant on items like the mini mushroom or like the blue shell, it does create the illusion of difficulty because you must revisit levels again and again in very specific circumstances and under very certain prerequisite scenarios. I'm playing this level twice now because I want to just... No, I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Get it out of my face. Get it out of my world. I don't want it. I just need another one of these. I need to have a second mini mushroom on standby, so that way, should I fail in my endeavors on that world again, I don't have to play through this level again. Like, I might as well just play through this twice and get a mini mushroom and then another one on standby, so that way then I don't have to keep backtracking all the time. Because there is, in order to do the 100% completion in this game, there's a lot of backtracking you gotta do, and it's a frustration, but you make do with what you got. Okay, World 5, let's go! back to this. We're so close. We're so close to getting done with World 5. And then we got World 6, which is not one of my personal favorite worlds, just because it's the, like, rock world. This is gonna be interesting. So where is he? Where's Hammer Bro? Where's Hammer Bro in this particular stage? Right there, It's okay. It's okay. That's why we went and got 2. That's why we got 2. Alright, let me at least get my protection here. There we go with that. That's useful. And then this will get me probably another mushroom. It got me 1 up at least. Okay. So, we know at the very least, we have confirmation that at least 2 of the star coins are just across this ridge. So that is beneficial to know. So, it will behoove us to just be very intentional about how we go and set about collecting all the mushrooms we need. I am hoping to remember where everything's supposed to be. Alright, just get away from me there. And you get away from me here. Okay. I got the timing on this all wrong, didn't I? Yep, I got the timing on this all wrong. Well, let me see if I can't do... Nope, it's gonna auto-scroll to death. It's gonna auto-scroll to death. Okay. Here we come. Here it is. This is the... I'm prepared to say it. I think we've found it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's always a threshold we cross. There's a threshold we cross where things start to become tricky, and I start to have issues with platforming through these games. And we hadn't reached that threshold yet, but I think I can now call it. I think this is it. I think this particular level is the threshold. From this point forward, this is going to be much more tricky and going to require much more deliberation in how I approach my jumps and how I approach my platforming and how I approach really everything in life. And how I view me and my purpose in the universe, even. It's all going to be required around these stages. Okay. Let's try to hopefully get this in time. Oof. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's star coin number 1, and that's star coin number 2. Okay. 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 Now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Work with me, work with me, work with me, video game. Work with me, video game. Okay. So here's the thing. Through doing that, through that frustration, a very important lesson has been learned. And that lesson is, despite what the level tells us through its design, Mini Mario is not a necessity. It is an advantage, but it is not a necessity. We can get that star coin as regular Mario if we're quick and if we're deliberate. That we can do. It is possible. It's very, very possible. And so, I'm not going to go back and fiddle around with nabbing myself another Mini Mario mushroom. We don't need it. We can get through this level without it. Let's just do it to it in a simple way. Okay, At the very least, let's see if we can't nab ourselves another thing. Okay, so that's on standby. That'll be most beneficial and helpful. Oof, okay, get out of here. I just need to get some of these friendly folk out of my way. There's particularly the bullet bills, which, like, really can't be helped. They're gonna show up either way, like that. They're gonna show up exactly like that. Can I not nab this first? Oof, that nearly went very badly. But, come on. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Not a massive problem. We can work with it. Ooh, okay, nice try. Okay, so we just need to... Heck! We just need to be deliberate about how we approach this. Now, if I just get a running, jumping start, there we go, there. Platform down here, thank you. Now, I think we can, oof. Hang on, do that. Do that, okay. So we got both of those. Mini Mushroom Mario, not a necessity. And a checkpoint flag, too. So now we don't even have to do that a second time. That's superb. Superb. So now we can just focus on doing the level in a leveled way. Ooh, okay. That's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole lot to unpack here. So now I gotta deal with this fun. Excuse me. Okay. Ugh. I had to make gross noises. I apologize. This always happens on Saturdays. I don't know why, but it always happens on Saturday, like right as I go to stream. My throat gets all like clogged up, which is just a frustration. But anyway, all right. We can do this. We can do this. Just give me that, please. Just give me this one special something. Alright, now the insinuations I find here. Okay, there we go. Got that dealt with. Alright, we got the 3. We did it. Don't need to frustrate. We did it. Frustration may commence either way, though, which I am not necessarily apropos to. But we can... Okay, ooh, okay. Ooh. I might be regretting what I'm about to say here, but there's no bullet bills. Okay, just give me the flagpole. I don't care if I get the... Alright. Whew, did it though. We did it, we done it, and we did it. Which means all we gotta worry about now is just getting through the final stage. We will have to come back to this level eventually, but maybe, perhaps, not today. Maybe later. We'll see. But anyway. Alrighty. Aha! There we go with that. And bop, there we go with that. And oh, hello, friend. Hello, friendly fauna. Okay. So, ooh, got that jump close. This would have been a good level to have a fire flower on, but you can't always get those lovely things which you would like. Okay. Okay. That wasn't gonna really net me much beyond coinage anyway, but might as well. Helps with the life up counter. Okay, this. There we go with that. Do away with you. Just fall off the thing. There we go. Alright. Oh, now we got the fire variation. That's fun. Oh, look at you. Look at you go. Look at you go. Okay. 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 I can do this. Ha ha ha! Ho! Hey ho 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 ho! Did it. Did it. Did it. Done it. Did it. Might as well nab this again though, just in case I need to do it again. Okay. 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 What are we working with here? Well, we got a checkpoint flag at the very least, so that's a positive. I feel like I probably was supposed to go under there to nab a thing, but I can do this either way and make it work for me. Maybe I don't need the trampoline. I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, take chances, be bold and take chances. Okay, this is not gonna last me too extraordinarily long. Yep. Someone timed that. That had to have been like 10 seconds, right? That was like 10 seconds, maybe even under 10 seconds. Alright, so... Okay, there's where that is. Okay, I see what must be done. I see what must be done. Do not fret, I see what must be done. This is going to require some... moves. Okay, oof! Okay, okay, okay. This. No. Okay. Look, Mario. I get it. It's an ice castle now, but you need to have better traction on that little tiny block. You just need to. You need to work with me here, man. You gotta help me out a little bit. Give me this one thing. Oof. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Oof, okay. This will do that. This will do this. Now this is gonna be a mushroom at this point. There we go. That probably could have been a fire flower, but whatever. Whew, okay. Oh, it's Petey Piranha! Oh, Petey Piranha's back! Remember Petey Piranha? Everyone remembers Petey. Ooh. Petey is having themselves a time. Don't gotta make it inflate this time, which is nice. So we still gotta stomp on its stomach, which is very unfortunate. Alright, come on, do your thing. And... Alrighty. Woohoo! And... Unlocked World 6. And World 5 is complete as well. Superb. Well, on that note, I'm thinking I'm gonna wrap it up for today. It's been a nice stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm probably gonna raid someone, so stick around for that. But, yeah, thank you all so much for being here. The current plan, the current mode of schedule with the streams for February as it fast approaches. I do believe Monday is going to be the first day of February, isn't it? Yes, it will. Now, the current plan is that next week on Monday we're going to be doing another Breath of the Wild stream, and I'm going to try to do everything with Rivali on Monday. And then next Saturday, I'm assuming at this pace now I can call it, we're gonna do World 6 and 7 next week with New Super Mario Bros. And then, dependent on the expediency we get into that, maybe we'll do World 8, but I could end up seeing World 8 be its own stream. It would be a relatively shorter one, but I could see it being its own stream. And that's the plan for next week. And then the Monday after that, on the 8th of February, I'm going to be starting up a new stream series for the Monday streams. which I will announce next week what it is. I'll announce it next stream what it is. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited to do it and to see it happen. And it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and it's going to be me and a very special guest who I'm going to love to have do some streams with me. But, yeah, and that's pretty much the schedule as it is for right now. So that is all we got going on. So, anyway, who can I possibly raid? Let's raid Kirby Master Danny, who is playing Stardew Valley. Anyone got any good ideas for a raid phrase? Anyone here got good ideas for raid phrase stuff? I mean, I'm not normally very good at saying things which are raid phrase worthy. I am on occasion, but not like frequently. Yeah, no raid phrase. Just say hi for me to Danny as we raid. So anyway, that's it. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.